Hi, I'm Devin DeSantis. I'm a consultant with RG Adoption Consultants. Happy National Adoption Awareness Month. Last year, I shared a different side of myself and I sang a song that was inspired by my family and our adoption journey. This year, I've been thinking about what I wanted to talk about, and I've been kind of going over what I've been talking with a lot of my clients about recently. One thing that comes up a bit is the relationship between the adoptive family and the birth family. We've seen some situations with some pretty long matches, and we're always careful of those. We always advise to really think about it. You have to look at all different types of things. What support does the birth mother have? How is she taking care of herself? Is she getting those doctor's appointments? Is she getting prenatal care? Is everything all out there in the open? Is she being honest about all of this with her family? So many things to think about. But there's another part of this equation that we don't always talk about, and I like to tell my clients that if there is a gut feeling, if there's something pulling at your heartstrings and you know that this is your situation, you can't ignore that. So yes, we have to take a lot into consideration, but part of that equation is also that gut feeling. And if you have that gut feeling, like we did, some pretty amazing things can happen. I've talked about our adoption journey before, and there have been some lows, but there have also been some great highs that I rarely talk about as well. And one of those was matching really early with our daughter's birth mother. We matched at 5 weeks, which means we had almost 8 full months to build a relationship and find out all things about this girl and what she wants for her child and what she's like. And we were able to experience some things that I don't think we would have gotten otherwise. We were able to be there on FaceTime when she got the ultrasound and we found out what the gender was. We were able to meet her several times in person and know that our child was hearing our voices, and we could touch her belly, and we were able to be in the room when our child was born. I cut the cord. We all got skin to skin right away. My husband and I were very lucky. And I think if we had just followed our heads, that may not have happened. We followed our hearts, and boy, did it pay off. So what I wanted to do today, after all that, is read you a poem that our birth mother wrote for our daughter. This is something she likes to do every once in a while. She'll just send us something that she wrote. We are collecting these poems, and we're putting them in what we're calling a life book with pictures and poems. We're asking her to actually write them out in her own handwriting so that it helps us tell our daughter her story. And I just wanted to read this to you so that you could get an idea of what our relationship is like and what wonderful things we were able to have because of this long match. So this is a poem, quote unquote poem. It's something that she wrote 4 days after our daughter was born. They held my hand for 9 months as you were knitted in my tummy. They were there for every emergency room visit phone call, every appointment, every bad day that came. They never for a second let me feel alone or let me feel anything but loved. They were there to hold my hand as the birthing pains kicked in, and those same hands cut your cord as the doctors pulled you into this world. This is our love story. How your dads loved us both before you even took your first breath. My beautiful child, I would break my heart again 1,000,000 times over if I had to, just to give you what your father refused. Unconditional love and stability. This is my gift to you as I give them the gift of you. I will always be your mother. That's just one of many things that she's written for us, and I think you can see that choices are still hard, and you never know what's going to happen, but in the end, I think building this relationship was the best thing that we could have ever done, and especially now as she's getting older, it's just something that's really special and that we feel very lucky to have had. So don't ignore those gut feelings. You never know when they might lead to something amazing and incredible. But also don't forget to talk to your consultants. We are here to help you. We're here to help guide you down these roads. I hope you all have a wonderful National Adoption Awareness Month and a safe and wonderful holiday season. And we'll see you again.